Hi everybody, it's Dan and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making a cute, adorable, and oh so delicious Valentine's Day cake. I'm going to be teaming up with a bunch of amazing cake artists and bakers to bring you one awesome Valentine's Day cake playlist. I'll be sure to throw all their links down below in the description, so check them out, let them know how awesome they did. I'm very impressed and I can't wait to try out their cake decorations also. But for our cake today, it's gonna be a moist 4-layer chocolate-rich cake filled and covered in smooth vanilla buttercream, decorated with a white chocolate drip, white chocolate lip lollipops, and a ton of little heart sprinkles. I'll be sure to throw a link to the recipe down below in the description. And stay tuned at the end of the video for more information about the KitchenAid stand mixer giveaway. Now let's get started on our chocolate cakes. Our first step is gonna be to grab a mixing bowl and add in 3 cups of flour, a half cup of cocoa powder, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, and 2 2/3 cups of white granulated sugar. Then we'll just go in with a hand whisk and really just whisk all these dry ingredients together until they are nice and combined. Once your dry ingredients are all whisked together, scoot those to the side, grab yourself another mixing bowl, and begin adding in your wet ingredients. So first up, let's add in a half cup of sour cream, 1 cup buttermilk at room temperature, 3 large eggs at room temperature, 1.5 cups of fresh brewed coffee, 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now let's just blend those together with our hand mixer, or you can use your hand whisk, until all these ingredients are fully incorporated together. Now with our wet ingredients all blended together, let's add those right into the dry ingredients and whisk them to combine. If you're using a hand mixer, mix these on a nice low speed. If you're using your hand whisk, don't go too crazy or too, gotta mix this up. Just a nice gentle whisk until your cake batter is just combined. Then we'll just add the batter evenly into our prepared cake pans, pop them in the oven, and let them bake for a good 40 minutes, or until your cake tester comes out clean. Now our cakes have baked, they've cooled, I've leveled and halved them. Now it's time to start filling and decorating. So we want to take our first layer of chocolate cake right onto our cake turntable and give a nice generous layer of vanilla buttercream that we dyed pink to keep it festive and keep it in the Valentine's Day spirit. Once you have that first layer of buttercream, you just want to continue those steps until you've used all your layers, piping buttercream between each chocolate cake layer. Once your cakes are filled and stacked, we want to go ahead and we want to cover with even more vanilla buttercream. So to cover your cake in your buttercream, you want to start from the bottom, and while rotating your cake turntable, pipe on your buttercream in an upward motion. Then, with a cake frosting scraper, a straight spatula, or an offset spatula, you want to smooth over your buttercream. I find that the best way is to hold your smoothing tool upright and gently press against your cake while rotating your cake turntable, really letting that turntable do all the work here. Now you want to continue this until you have a nice smooth coating. Of course, when you're doing that final smoothing, you might notice the texture of your buttercream become a bit ragged, but don't worry, you're doing everything right. There's a quick, easy fix. Just get a bowl of hot water and dip your tools, if they're metal, into the bowl to warm them up. Pat dry and continue to smooth your cake. The warm metal will melt the butter and give you that nice smooth finish. Once your cake is covered with your pink vanilla buttercream, it's going to be time to add our white chocolate drip that we've dyed red. Now you can either use the spoon method or the piping bag method. I'm going to be using the piping bag method, so we're going to add our melted white chocolate to the bag, placing the tip of that bag just a couple inches above the top edge of the cake and gently squeezing the bag to release our chocolate. Release some pressure on the bag when you've added enough of the drip, leaving just a little pressure to fill the gap as you move to the next drip, turning the turntable as you go. Keep in mind though that the more chocolate you add, the longer the drip will be. So maybe test out a drip or two to get a feel for the amount of chocolate to use per drip, if you want to. After adding the drips around the top edge of the cake, just fill in the center. You'll want to work in a quick motion so the melted chocolate doesn't firm up too much. Then use an offset spatula to spread the melted chocolate evenly. Now for the red lip white chocolate lollipops, we're going to be using a lip mold. I found this at Michael's for like $5, but I actually think they're on sale now, so if you want to grab these, definitely go ahead and grab those. Plus they always have a coupon on their website. But you want to take that same white chocolate, place them in a mold with a little lollipop stick, let it set, let it firm up and harden, pop it out, and you have this cute little lip white chocolate lollipop, which is actually very delicious. Either way, we're going to take, I just want to eat it right now. But we're going to take these and we're going to place them on top of our cake. And if you're using candy melts, I definitely suggest adding in your lip lollipops on top of your cake before those candy melts begin to harden. Once they harden, it's going to be a little troublesome to get your lollipop sticks into that layer. Then we're just going to use the remainder of our pink buttercream and pipe on some dollops right between those lollipops on top of our cake. And lastly, we're just going to finish off with some of our heart sprinkles on top of the cake and press to the sides of the cake around the bottom. Once you're all done decorating, you have a delicious way to celebrate Valentine's Day. Again, whether it's with your significant other or by yourself, if you're a warrior of self-love, it's gonna be a wonderful cake. It's chocolate, it's pink, it's red, there's lollipops. What's not to love? Well, thank you all for stopping by. I had so much fun making our very own Valentine's Day cake. If you're a fan of Valentine's Day or you're a fan of all the chocolate, definitely be sure to give this video a like. Helps me out, lets me know bacon or recipes you all like, you enjoy, and you want to see more of. And if you want even more delicious holiday recipes that you can bake with confidence every single time, be sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out every time I post a new video. Plus, I still have 19 KitchenAid stand mixers to give away. So if you haven't already, be sure to enter down below. Once you enter the giveaway, you'll have 19 chances to win and lots of ways to enter. Lastly, don't forget, if you're whipping up your own Valentine's Day inspired treats, definitely give a tag on Instagram. You know, let me see what you're baking up in your kitchen. Alrighty, where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna grab a slice of our Valentine's Day cake, enjoy the day, enjoy the snowy weather, probably watching Netflix with a cup of coffee and my cake. Either way, I hope you all get to do the same. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video very soon. Bye.